Okay, she got on every single night, and I don't want that.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video I am gonna be showing you guys how to organize some of your objects in Unity. So like pack them in like a little it's called a parent, what we're gonna be making today. You're probably like, what are you saying right now? This doesn't make any sense. But when I show you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so smart now. So yeah, let's get into the video now. So firstly, open up Unity like we always do. And then I'm gonna open up our game, RNFA. Just wait for it to load. Okay, so here's our game. So in the last video, we made this little lamppost. Just gonna adjust some changes real quick. So this, make this and this. There we go. Okay, now it looks more like a lamppost. So now I'm gonna show you how to make this lamppost into a little object in our game. So how you can make it into like a little parent thing, it's called. It's hard, it's like sort of weird to say, but it's called a parent. And so firstly, I'll show you what it is in a couple of minutes, but firstly we gotta name all of the objects in our lamppost. So I'm just gonna do that. So you can just select them and they'll come up in your sample scene right there. Wait, I'll make this a bit bigger. No, not too big, oopsie. There we go. So sample scene right there. There's going to be a sample scene, and okay, so this is cylinder number, so no, cylinder, just cylinder, this is cylinder. So I'm just going to right click on it and press rename, and I'm just going to name it post, or I'm just going to name it poll, actually, that's better. And then I'm just going to name this poll again, poll 1, and then rename again, poll 2. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Poll 2. There we go. And then the cube, I'll just name this cube. I'll keep it. Oh no, I'll name it cube light. Cube light. So cube lights. And then this is the light, so I'm just gonna name it light. There we go. So all our things are renamed now. So all the objects for the lamppost are renamed. Now we're gonna make it into a group, which is basically called a parent. So how you can do this is there's two ways. So one way is by going to select everything like this, which is not the best way to do it. Because if you do like that, sometimes it might select the sun or the camera, as you just saw. So like if I select it from this way, from this way, look, it selects like everything. So the best way to do it, you can do it on Pacific angles, so like that. Wait, I didn't like doing it this way, I'm not used to it. You can just select it like that, and then you'll see in the sample scene it's all selected. There's another way as well. You can just press Control on your keyboard, and that'll be Command if you're on a Mac, and you press on them. So Control, you just gotta hold down Control and do this. You can select everything, but I'm just gonna hit Control and select what the lamppost has in it. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna right click in this empty space and hit create empty. You can also, however, go into game object and hit create empty, and it's gonna give you a little shortcut to do it, which is Control Shift and N. So if I hit Control Shift and N, it's gonna make a new like thingy. So if I do the same thing, it's gonna make it game object, but number 1, since there's another one. I'm just going to delete this game object, and so firstly just make your game object, which is like create empty. Just hit create empty or press Control Shift and N, or just right click in the empty space and hit there. So once you've made your game object, just like I said, hit Control and hit the things in your light post, and then drag them all into the game object. There you go. Now it's it's now in this arrow, all these things. So if I close the arrow, you won't see the materials in that anymore. So, and however, now since it's in a folder, we can move everything at once. So like this. But if we were to not do that, so wait, let me just delete this game object. I deleted the whole thing for some reason. Oh my god. So for example, you deleted this game object thing, you like you didn't have it anymore, it would move some of the things. So it would just move the pole, for example, we'll move it like that. But since we have the game object in, we can move everything at once. So yeah, that's why we should always be making these game objects thingies. It's called a parent. I keep calling it a game object, but it's called a parent. I'm just gonna rename this to street light. Oh my god, street light. So you have to rename it to street light, so you don't get confused, so you know what it is. Don't call it game object like me. And for example, now you want it as a prefab, as in the bottom here. All you gotta do, it's pretty easy, drag it into this area. There you go, street light. Now, for example, you want to double this. You want to put one here, here, and here. You want to make 3 more of these, right? All you have to do is you just drag them in here. So that's one. I'll bring it out here. Make it taller. Bring it this side a bit. Down. There we go. Wait, no. Come on. And then bring it to this side a bit. There we go. So now we have a duplicated version of this. So now we're gonna do it again. Oh wait, I'm gonna bring this a bit higher. That's better. So now I'm gonna put this one right here. So wait, right there. Where did it go? Come on. Right. Come on, there. Okay. So now we're gonna bring it more down. And there you go. So you just doubled it. All you gotta do is drag it to wherever you want. And you can drag it to like there, for example. Like it's, for some reason it keeps spawning over here on the ground. But yeah, for you guys it might not spawn at the ground. For some of you it may. But I'm just gonna delete this one for now because I don't want it. Delete. There we go. So yeah, that's how you can duplicate things really easily without having to make a new part, then make a new thing. You can just do this and it's all like and all the sizes will be the same. I'm just gonna bring this to the side because it looks weird. Okay, so then once you have your 3 things, say you wanted to make a change on one of these. You wanted to make this little post thing a bit bigger. You have to make the actual say you wanted to make a change to all of them. If you wanted to make a change to all of these, like make the post bigger for all of these, then you would have to change the prefab. So for example, this, I'd go into the prefab in our little assets area, and then press open prefab, and then you're just gonna be in this like really cool place. I don't know it's just like an empty place, and yeah, so you can just select whatever object you wanted. It's not gonna show like your road or anything. It's just gonna show your lamppost. So don't be afraid. We're gonna get it all back. For example, you wanted this lamppost bigger. all you gotta do is do that, like we always do. Sorry, not like that. You gotta go into here and then do it like that. For example, you wanted that. I'm not gonna keep this change, so don't do it. And then once you've made your changes, you have to press this arrow right here where my mouse cursor is. There's an arrow. You gotta press that, and then now as you can see, all of them are updated. So like all of our lampposts are updated. Now if we open it back, open prefab back, we can just bring this down like how we had it. That's good. And now if we go back to our game with the arrow, it's all updated again. So yeah, it's a pretty good feature, this one. And now I'm gonna show you one more thing, and then I'm gonna let you guys do whatever you want with this feature. So say you wanted to only make a change to this one, because all of the ones, there was a bug with Unity, and you wanted to make a change with this one and just this one. You want to make a change to this one. These two are even, but this one isn't. So you just want to make a change to this one, this pole right here. So all you need to do this one is, so you have to select it first to see which one it is. So it's just called street light. And all you gotta do with this it's called unpacking prefabs, to like unpack the parent inside of like the blocks and stuff, and like the objects in here. So like the pole 1, cube light, and light. To unpack that, all you gotta do, as you can see, there's like a little arrows, like there's little arrows here, and it's blue. So all the objects inside it are blue. That means it's in a pack, an object pack, which means that it will, like, it, no matter what you do. So like if I wanted to move, so I select street light, right? I wanted to move it to the side, it will come up as an arrow up here, not down there, whatever. I can move it all at once. That's what a parent slash pack will do. And to unpack it, all you gotta do is press select it, then right click and unpack prefab. Now, as you can see, if you open up the thing, it's not blue anymore since it's unpacked. And now if you just select this, you can just make changes whenever you want. So now you can do, oh, why do I keep selecting the wrong thing? There we go. So now you can make it bigger, and these prefabs won't get affected at all, as you can see, because this one, this pole is just getting affected, not these two. So yeah, that's what you can do. I'm just gonna Control Z to do that, to undo that change. And you can always go ahead and make it back into a pack, so you can just drag them all back in, or you can always just select what you want. So you can go select, so you can do this, so select, and then you move them all into this. So now it's just, it won't show up blue, but if you wait, let me just bring this back to normal. There we go, that's better. So now if we go into the prefab, open it, close it, we should have our street lights back. So there we go. So now if we click on street light, it's gonna let us move around, like with the objects. So I can move around this. Wait, let me stand here. So this, I can move around this. Sometimes it won't show up blue, but you know when it's like attached to its package, when you can move it all around at once. So you can do this, and like, let's see, I'm moving it all around at once. That means it's in a package. So yeah. So now go and try out these really good and helpful features we are going to be using soon in our videos. Well, in my videos that I'm going to be using, and you're going to be also using if you're watching the videos and trying to learn how to make a game on Unity. So go ahead and try and use these features, and once you're done, that's going to be it from me. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Okay, so every single night.